Well, hello YouTube, it's Grace again, and today I'm going to be talking about mangas, and I'm going to be giving mini reviews for the mangas which I borrowed in a library haul a while back. So I didn't really have much of a chance to read any of those mangas, so that is why I didn't review them sooner. But I renewed it because my library gives you a month long loan, so I renewed it. And sorry if you can hear that noise, it's my cats in the background and I think they're scratching against my door. Anyway, so yeah, I borrowed a bunch of manga and I'm just going to be giving mini summaries and reviews for them, each one, and I'll just put them in clips and then link them together in this full video, so I hope you enjoy. So the one which I just finished was Vampire Knight Volume 1 and Volume 2, because when I borrowed these from the library, it's more of a tester thing. So reading this, I really enjoyed it because I tried to watch the actual anime before and I got a bit confused reading it, and I do admit when I first initially began this I was getting a bit confused. Now I'm kind of getting used to it. So it follows this girl named Yuki, who is the adopted daughter of the headmaster. Yuki was saved by a vampire when she was a very young girl, and then she was brought to the headmaster, who decided to raise her. And because of this, she knew about vampires, so she became the what's it called? The committee for the disciplinary committee, sorry. And the disciplinary committee is to make sure that the day classes and the night classes remain separate, because in the day classes that's when all the humans go to classes and everything, and they go for their lessons, but in the night classes that's when the vampires go. And it's basically the headmaster's attempts to try and reconcile the two separate worlds together by educating them. But he doesn't want any big problems to occur, hence why he has the disciplinary committee, which is Yuki and a boy named Zero. So that is what I've gathered so far between both of these manga volumes, and I've given both of them a 4-star. Now the reason why I didn't give these a 5-star is because they didn't really wow me. I wasn't really properly drawn into the story. I think that's only because these are the first 2 volumes out of I don't even know how many, but I think it's over 10 at least volumes of this manga. So yeah, that's why I only gave them a 4 and not a 5. But I will be continuing this, hopefully. Maybe not anytime soon, but I really do hope to borrow these when I return the whole library haul which I gave a while ago, which I'll link in the description. I'll be giving it tomorrow because I'm recording this on Sunday and it's due on Monday, so that's why I thought, okay, let me read these now, I'll do mini reviews and then be all cool. So yeah, this was the first manga taster, I should probably say. Yeah, taster that I've tried. So on to the next manga, which is Orphen Volumes 1 and Volume 2. Yeah, I got that the right way. And this manga basically follows a kind of sorcerer magician named Orphen, who is given assignments and he has to find certain things. So in the first volume, for example, his task is to find a ring, and that leads him to basically meeting this girl whose name I struggle to pronounce, but I'm just going to say it as Cleo. Yeah, they meet, and then she joins in on the adventure which follows. And then this second volume, he is looking for a sword, for example, and I kind of enjoyed this manga. I didn't really like it, but I mean I liked it in a way, but I just didn't really kind of love it in any way at all. So that is why I gave the first volume of this manga 3 stars, and I gave the second volume of this manga a 3.5 stars. So yeah, I will probably continue this, but I don't think I'm going to continue it anytime soon. I just wasn't really hugely infused by this manga. So the next manga I'm going to be talking about is Galaxy Angel Volume 1. This manga follows a captain or commander named Takuto Meyers, and he's given control over this special armed forces group called the Galaxy Angels, which are made up of 5 different girls who each have special abilities, and their task is to deliver a prince safely across the galaxy. So that is what this manga follows. I really enjoyed this manga. Like, I liked the art mainly. Pretty much, I think, was what my strongest like of this was, because I think it had a solid plot and a solid beginning for the manga series, but obviously I need to read the other volumes to see how it developed, like each volume. So yeah, I gave this a 4 stars. Well, thank you for watching this mini manga review video, and please let me know if you'd be interested in me doing this sort of thing in the future, because if I was to do it, I think I'd do it a monthly thing where I just grab a bunch of mangas and then just try like out the first few volumes for review to see what my initial impression were. So just to wrap it up, I tried 3 different manga series, Vampire Knight, Orphen and Galaxy Angel, and the one I think I'm going to continue like soon. So I'll be going to the library tomorrow, which is Monday, so I'll probably be posting this video up on Thursday because I have other videos planned for Monday. So I will be going to the library tomorrow, and then I will probably see if I can borrow the next bunch of volumes. I think that they don't have volume 3 in that library, so I may have to go to another library in my local area where I can get volume 3. But I should be able to get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. at this library, which I'll be going to. So yeah. The other 2 mangas, I'm not sure when I'm going to continue it, or if I even am, but we'll see how it goes, probably. If you watched my library haul before, you would have known that I got more mangas than just those 5. And so RG Vader, I did not end up reading because I'm not really in the mood for it, to be honest. And the summary confuses me, if I'm being honest. Next is Gamer's Haven, which it follows a man who apparently is transferred into a video game. Again, I haven't got any real interest in reading it at the moment, so yeah. Wow, okay. Next is Remote, which I believe follows this sort of like unsolved cases, crime sort of drama thing. Again, I'm kind of not in the mood for it, so Then there is Emma by Jane Austen, and the reason why I didn't pick this up is because it's never been much of a story which has really interested me, to be honest. Like, it's one of her works which I've seen adaptations of, and I just have got bored watching them, so I always ended up doing something else. I mean, I like Sense and Sensibility, I like Pride and Prejudice, and I like Northanger Abbey, but Emma I've just never got into, so I think that was the reason why I didn't end up reading this. And yeah, those are the mangas that I got in that library haul a while ago. So you can go and watch that video if you want. I'll link it down below along with the Goodreads links for the ones which I have reviewed. And I guess I will see you in another video.